On this vacation, we were extremely busy and pretty much every minute was accounted for. However, while making this video, I looked up the menu options at Sly Glides, and next time I return to this resort, should be sometime in October, I'm going to take advantage of the amenities at this resort. The pools are beautiful, and Sly Glide actually has, this is the backside of their poolside bar. This is somebody else's photo, but this is what it looks like at night. And I looked at their menu and it actually looks really solid. So we are definitely going to Sly Glides next time we come back to this resort. They've got a very nice patio set up too. And the prices are even reasonable. It's pretty normal stuff. Burgers, hot dogs, pizza, quesadillas, grilled cheese, nice sandwiches. They even have some pasta and I think lasagna as well. And they do a Sunday brunch. So if you're into that, I would definitely try this place out. I definitely will be next October. The next thing I also did not know that Kingsgate had was a mini golf setup, but it wasn't like your typical cheap and tacky one. This is actually quite beautifully landscaped, and I think it's worth trying out. Like I said, next time I come to this resort, I'm definitely going to be giving this a shot. And it's called Golf in the Gardens. I'm not sure where you get the putters. I did this quite early in the morning. I'm assuming that you probably go to the front desk or somewhere to get the putters. Okay, and on to the main pool. There is a child safety feature on the gate. I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, and this is what the poolside bar looks like before they open it. But there is a child safe fence and gates, for security. The main pool, the outdoor pool, is quite large. There's actually 3 pools. There's the main large, 4 now, I guess. So the main large outdoor one, as you can see, there's lots and lots of lounge chairs. Part of this main large outdoor pool is a 1 foot deep waiting area for young children. But for those of you going like, oh no, all the screaming children, yep. Alongside that towel station is that magic sign, 18 plus only. So off to the side, away from, hopefully most of the screaming children, there's an area just for adults, and they have a very nice, and it's not tiny either. It's a good sized pool. So there's loungers here too. As we come around and turn around, you'll see an interesting waterfall feature on the far side. This is another view of the Golf in the Gardens. It's actually a lot larger than I thought when I first saw it. But yes, this is the 18 plus pool that we're looking at over their fence. And there you go. It's got steps. I think it's also got like a handicapped entrance, and I believe the main pool does as well. And that's the waterfall feature. It's actually quite visually stunning. I got all this footage very early in the morning before anyone was up. I think there was just the one guy in the hot tub. Other than that, if you want privacy and a whole pool all to yourself, I guess my recommendation is get up at 8 a.m. in the morning in the early summer. But anyway, we're going out to the main pool again. And if you look to the right, you'll see a kind of like a games area. And they have, there's no lifeguard on duty. Out in this area, you'll see trash cans. And past that, you'll see tennis courts and cornhole and Connect 4, I believe. And there it is. So there's the cornhole setup. I don't think there's any charge associated with this. Oh yeah, there's like some sort of archery thing. I have no idea whether that's real arrows. I doubt it. And then there's the Connect 4 setup right outside of what I believe is a fire pit. And then you've also got tennis courts as well. And if I recall correctly, there's at least 2, possibly 3 tennis courts. But back to the main pool. And as we walk past the semi-shaded loungers, you'll see on your left coming up, this is the 1 foot deep waiting area so you can take your very small children that don't swim, and it is separated from the main pool. I'm pretty sure this is also for sanitary reasons, so if somebody has an accident, it's not a huge disaster. They do say something about swim diapers, so I believe they are required. So you can't take a kid in a regular diaper and put them in there. Um, so I guess either reusable swim diapers or the disposable variety are fine, but don't put a kid in the pool in regular Huggies. And as you can see, it is a very sizable pool. And there are steps, but if you have mobility issues, as you can see, there is a handicap lift going into the pool. And for those of you who are wondering, but Rachel, I'm gonna be there in November. Well, fear not, there is also an indoor pool. So as we go into this area, you will see an indoor pool, and I believe yep, it also has a handicapped accessible lift into the pool. So all three of the large non-kiddie ones have a handicapped accessible entrance. So again, this is pretty spacious and a good sized pool, and it is indoors, so I'm assuming that it's open year round. I believe through those frosted glass windows, that I believe is the fitness room, and we will definitely get to that. And there are restrooms. I can't remember if they were separated by gender or not. It was just a restroom. I don't believe there's a shower in there, but it's a place to wash your hands, have a quick wee. You cannot get into the fitness center through those frosted glass doors. You do have to go around. If you see that entryway that's dark under the clock on the right, and that's it. And then you've got your light break. And yes, the bathrooms are separated by gender. And you have an emergency phone. And there is the entrance to the front desk, as well, front desk area. And as you go through those doors, you'll see a bunch of other stuff like the fitness area, the front desk, and also an arcade. And now we're heading out of the indoor pool area, and we're going to go have a peek at the spa. Well, some people call it hot tub. I failed to check the signage, so I don't know how old you need to be to use the spa/hot tub area. Pretty sure it's not for little kids. It also has a handicapped accessibility, mobility issues lift, so that's nice. You actually don't find that in a lot of places. So if you do have mobility issues, there's lots of options here for you, and it's a good size spa. And it turns out that I blanked. I actually did take pictures of the signage. You need to be 14 or over to use the spa/hot tub. And there's towel stations. There's plenty of towel stations everywhere. And this is the exercise room. When I went and checked it out, there were people in it, and I do not like to film people at a fitness center. It just seems kind of skeevy, so I stole somebody else's photos off of Yelp. It's quite well appointed. There's plenty of equipment, and I think there's a water dispenser and a scale in there as well. But anyway, on to the game room. There is an extensive arcade. I don't know if it's for pay or how much it costs, but oh my gosh, there were lots of options. There was air hockey, there was a pool table, and there was lots and lots and lots of video games. They actually even had my favorite Buck Hunter here. So again, we didn't have time. We were actually on our way to a vacation club presentation right after I got this footage, so I did not have time to enjoy the arcade or go to any of the pools. But I remember leaving this resort thinking like, okay, I need to plan better next time so that I and my kids and potentially Bob can enjoy all the amenities, because I had no idea that all this was here. So I'm hoping that this video helps any or all of you, and I definitely appreciate you watching. If you want to help the channel, just go ahead and click like and subscribe. And even if you don't, have a fantastic day. Like I said, they did have lots and lots of games. And at some point, if I'm patient enough, we'll get to, yes, it's my favorite. It's kind of a hokey game, but it's has like, it's an American game. Pick up a rifle and go for it.